Mojang has been releasing plenty of little updates for Minecraft, and the new Minecraft Java Edition 1.21.4 update brings some new features and some new biomes. So welcome back everybody to another episode here of the Top 5 Seed series. Today we're taking a look at different difficulties and a few new features within the seed. So if you guys are in for that, you guys want to play on Java Edition 1.21.4, and you can check my work by clicking the chunk base link in the description. You don't even need to load the seeds to see if they're real. I think you came to the right place. So without further ado, let's get into seed number 1. Alrighty, coming in at seed number 1, we have one of the weirdest spawn points I've ever found. Now, believe it or not, this is all a giant island. Now, your spawn point's going to be in this little forest, nothing too extreme. You're going to be able to get some wood and some starter tools, but if you wanted to play Skyblock, this seed can actually accommodate you. In the air, you have this little area, which is pretty much a Skyblock, and then you have this one, which is a different biome Skyblock. Now, you're going to notice something a little weird about this one, is there's actually a path in it. The path goes to this village. This village, for some reason, is connected. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get a house up there. The house would have been hilarious up here, but you do get a village, and you do get whatever that is, and then you realize, like I said, it's a giant island. This whole thing is completely isolated. It's a place where you can play multiple biomes. You and your friends can have kind of an isolated area, and over here you have it kind of windswept, and there's the mainland. So it may not be... It's separated. It's an island. Look at it this way. Look at it from this point of view, and it's definitely an island. So you get a village, you get 2 Skyblocks in survival. I don't know. This seed, super weird. Now, coming in at seed number 2, you're gonna spawn in this beautiful birch forest biome, but this seed actually has a little bit of a funny story. So we're gonna get to that once I get to it, but you're gonna spawn in here and you're gonna notice right away you have a little fingernail, I like to call it, of the Pale Garden. Now, you're gonna be able to experience it right off the bat, but it's not very big, let's be honest. It's not very large. But if we travel just a bit further, you're gonna notice there is another little Pale Garden, right? It's cute, it's quaint, it's kind of there. You have some amazing mountain ranges, which look absolutely beautiful if we load in more of them that I apparently didn't load. I thought I loaded all this in, but apparently I did not. Computer is being weird, but let's get to what's weird. I'm just showing off the mountain ranges if you're wondering. Now, what's actually weird about this seed is I got so excited about these mountain ranges and these little pale forests going on, pale gardens going on. That's going to be weird to say. I missed this, my initial run through. This giant Pale Garden, look at this thing. I missed this on my initial run through. And then I looked back over at Chunk Base and was like, how in the what? It is one of the biggest Pale Gardens I've found yet, and I completely missed it. I had to come back into the world and go check it out. So you get a massive Pale Garden, you get fingernail Pale Garden, and yeah, so I don't know. It's a good seed, isn't it? It's a good one. I like it. I'm rusty at these, man. You gotta give me some credit here. Now, coming in at seed number 3, it's absolutely adorable. I actually chose this seed to be a little starter seed for you guys. So unfortunately, right off the bat, you don't get one of the Pale Gardens in this Dark Oak Forest. There is one if you really want to travel to it. As you can see, it does eventually load in, but it's a good distance away. So if you wanted to travel to it, you could, but you're gonna notice the little baby mountains. Look at the little baby mountain ranges. So you're gonna have technically a mountainside village here that has a blacksmith, which is amazing. You're gonna get loot from that right away. But then you just look, and if you're like a beginning player who wants to experience the mountains that Minecraft has to offer, but you want it at a little bit of an easier level, this seed is perfect. Look, you could build in here. You have a village with a blacksmith for starter loot. You get cherry groves everywhere. Plenty of flat land to play with. If you do travel, you do get the new biomes. It's actually a really perfect starter seed that just keeps going. Like, it has this thing over here that I absolutely loved. I guess this could be more intermediate, but you're going to be able to go caving basically right away. And it looks absolutely insane. I don't know. This seed, it's better for beginners, I admit, and I'm having a lot more fun finding beginner seeds. So if you guys want more just beginner seed videos, because let's face it, we're not all pros, I'm not, Well, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so you get this beautiful starter seed. So let me know what you think of it. Now, coming in at seed number 4, it's kind of following the same format as the last one. It's a good little starter seed. So you're going to notice you spawn into this really beautiful area, and it's got an amazing little garden spot down here. So if you wanted to build a base here, you more than certainly could. Like, this would be your point of view every day you go to sleep. This is amazing, honestly. Build like a passageway through. You got cave systems you're already breaking into. It's a beautiful spot. But this seed has a little bit more to offer, because if we follow the cherry groves a little bit, we get one of my favorite villages in Minecraft. Now, obviously, there's not much here. There's no blacksmith. There's like a church thing. It's not a crazy village, but it has spawned inside of the cherry grove biome, which to me is absolutely beautiful. And if you're willing to explore a little bit more and go into the kind of flat lands that are out here, there is more. There's a village, there is a pillager outpost, which I didn't even load in because they are a good walk away, but it is a good starter seed. I guess there's a village over here. Yeah, that's fairly close to your spawn. Yeah, you can wander out to this if you needed more loot. That's not terrible, and it has a flooded house. That's kind of strange. Now, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite seed in this video because, honestly, look at your spawn point. You spawn into plains, nothing too fancy. We'll get to that. I absolutely love when cliff biomes spawn like this, when you can have an area that, oh, it's so good. It's like the cave took over. I love it so much. I know it's kind of dark for you, I'm sorry, but it looks absolutely beautiful. You could make a shipwreck in there. You could do like an adventure map in there. This is absolutely perfect as like a starter. Well, I guess not even a starter, as like a really cool base design, but this seed has so much more to offer. If you turn around, you have a village that's spanning up this little mini mountain, and that on its own is pretty cool, right? It looks interesting, and then you turn around to the bigger mountains. Everything gets bigger from here. You have this little mountain that's, I guess it's a Stony Peak mountain with a cool little garden area in the middle, and then if we keep traveling, you find more mountains, some surrounded by the I guess it's still technically new Cherry Grove. If we look at this one right here, inside of this mountain you have a pillager outpost, and then you have another village, and all this is not that far away from your spawn point. It's a little walk, I admit, but you're following the mountain range that you essentially spawned on. So it is beautiful. I know it's a little more of an advanced seed. It's a little more of not a starter seed, but come on. Can you argue that this looks amazing? I can't. I absolutely love it. And just like that, the video's over. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, viewing, and subscribing. If you guys haven't hit the subscribe button yet, you guys can definitely join the community, or you may never actually see a video from me again. And if you enjoyed the video and you want more people to see it, you can feed the algorithm monster by hitting that like button or simply leaving a comment. Could be bad, could be good. It eats them all up. It loves them. So let me know what you think of the video in the comments below. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.